Andrew! Guess this tape's okay to tape on, isn't it? This one was in there. I rewound it all the way. Hi, Andrew! What, John? Where's Daniel, Andrew?
Hey! Oh, it was a bear.
Not really enjoyed it.
Are these kids going to be able to do any damage in there?
I don't know. I was just wondering about that.
What are they doing? They're just running around. They want to...
He's really doing it.
So you do a
Here
good
he
job.
goes.
Losing
Around
steam.
the corner. Yeah, I see him. Oh, that was terrific. Now can he stop?
He crashes to stop.
Oh, let's see. Oh, where is he going?
On down the street.
Fast cat.
Andrew.
Oh,
Hey!
hey.
Are you camera shy?
Pretty silly lately, hasn't he?
On a cake to Grandpa.
Shake well, press down lock tab to remove cap.
Who's gonna eat that cake?
There.
Forget Al?
Yeah. You can squirt it on everybody's
No, don't let
piece
Michael,
after.
because the last time we let Michael do it, we just go by himself.
End up with a lot of juice.
Let's squirt it first and then you practice on it. Let's squirt the...
I don't want mine. I want mine really squirted. I want my whole thing squirted.
This is a present for Grandpa. Okay, are you going to cut your cake, Frank? Are you going to cut your cake?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Happy
This
turkey,
is
yeah.
Frank's piece.
Happy turkey to you.
So this one gets a lot of
Michael know that song?
cream.
Do you want whipped cream on your cake, Frank?
Happy birthday.
Frank, do you want whipped cream on your cake?
Hold up your lights up, Andrew. Hold the lights up. So hold these lights up. Hold those up.
Okay, boys, look at me. What time of year is it?
Christmas.
What's Santa gonna bring you?
Who knows?
What do you want, Andrew?
Toys.
Toys.
Like
Who do you have in your hand? Who's that in your hand?
Banana.
Santa. What's in our house tonight?
A Christmas tree.
Really? What color?
Green.
Green. You are smart.
That's what color this light is.
Yeah, you're a smart boy too. Why don't you show me what color some of the lights are, Andrew? Hold them up and tell me what color.
Let's set Santa down so you point.
Yeah, set them down for a second. Show Daddy what color some of the lights are. Show Daddy.
Red.
Which one? Show Daddy.
Red.
Good. What color some others?
Green. Red. Green.
Yeah.
Red. Red. What color is this one? Red.
No. The one Daniel's holding.
That one?
Yeah.
What color is that one? Orange.
No.
Red. Oh.
Yellow. That's right.
What color is this one?
Come here, guys. Show Daddy the Christmas tree. Where is it?
I'm ready to put ornaments on it.
You are. You have some lights on it.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a
There's
nice
the
Christmas tree, isn't it? Did you show Santa that Christmas tree, Andrew?
That Christmas tree kind of smells good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Daniel Kusi.
How old are you?
5.
5. What can you do?
Rustisburg, Petersburg, the radio is okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jingle
good.
bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride your one horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells,
Good.
jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride your one horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells,
Andrew, what can you do?
jingle all the
Can
way.
you sing Jingle Bells?
No,
Yeah, you can. Sing Jingle Bells for me.
no, I can't.
Yeah, you can sing Jingle Bells.
Do something.
Can you show Santa the tree then? Go show it to him. You're a nice boy. Are there going to be presents under there for Andrew and Daniel? Hmm? Oh, there aren't any yet. We're going to put some under there for you, though. What's what?
What's that under there?
Oh, it's called the Christmas tree stand. It holds the Christmas tree up. You guys excited about
I'm
Christmas?
playing music, but it isn't working.
No, not very loud anyway. If you listen real quiet, you can hear it. It's very quiet. Can you hear it, Andrew?
That's because it's fake.
You're goofy.
What's the thing that goes across?
I don't know. I think you have a mandolin and it doesn't have one. You're thinking of a violin.
Here, there. What's a mandolin?
Mandolin, it's what you're holding in your hand. You guys don't want to put any Christmas presents under this tree,
I
do you?
do.
You want to put any decorations on it?
Okay. Rustisburg, Petersburg, the radio is okay. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Hey, Daniel, you
Hey.
remember how to sing your pumpkin songs?
Yeah, let me put this back.
I know it's not the right season, but people would probably like to see that. Can you sing it?
5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one said, oh my, it's getting late. The second one said, there are witches in the air. Third one said, but we don't care. Fourth one said, let's have some fun. Fifth one said, let's run and run and run.
Good.
Woo, went the wind, then out went the lights. And the 5 little pumpkins rolling out of sight.
Yay! Can you sing a song too, Andrew? I want to hear yours sing. Sing Jingle Bells.
Tom Dooley.
Oh, Tom Dooley, that's a good one.
Tom Dooley. Hang down your head.
Down, Dooley.
Sing, Andrew.
Down my head, down, Dooley.
Good.
Hang down your head and cry.
Down, down my head and cry.
Good.
Down your head, Tom Dooley.
How do you make my hair? Down my head, down, Dooley.
Poor boy, you're bound to die.
But we're bound to fly.
Good job, guys. Oh, your name Grace?
No, what's your name? You know that Christmas tree?
You have a light in your window, honey.
Andrew, go show us the Christmas tree. Where's that?
This.
How's it look? Does it have colors on it? Is it pretty? Show me some of the pretty bulbs. Show me some of the pretty bulbs. Yeah. Who's gonna come leave presents from under that tree?
Santa.
You didn't see it?
Santa.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's hard to see though.
Daniel, why don't you point out some of your favorite bulbs on the tree?
All the old ones are my favorite.
Aren't they pretty?
We should probably water the tree.
Oh yeah. Good job, guys. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you, Daniel and Andrew. Daniel, Andrew,
What?
thank you for your help on the tree.
You're welcome.
Thank you for picking out such a nice tree, Daniel.
You're welcome.
Hey, Daniel, who picked out that tree?
I did.
All by yourself?
Uh-huh.
How'd we get this tree?
Here's one of my favorites.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Daddy.
Daniel, how'd we get this tree?
We went on some kind of ride.
Tractor?
Yeah, tractor ride.
Take us way up on top of the hill.
Mhm.
It's a nice snowy day.
And our tree almost fell out.
Uh-huh. Who came last night?
We didn't want to tell you.
What'd he bring you?
That sneaky or what?
Wow, is that ever neat?
What are we supposed to get?
You like it?
No, hon, this is for your dog.
Andrew, do you like it?
It's very red. Hey. It's working.
Daniel, what'd you get?
Come on, you have a race car. It came.
It did. How neat.
Yeah. No. You're Otto. Otto. Come here, Otto.
Come here,
You're Otto. You're Otto.
Come here, Otto.
You don't see that.
Come over here, Grace.
Oh no, you back in that toy in the tunnel. Oh, there's a police car.
There, make it go.
How do you make it go?
Set it down.
That's back in the police car.
What do you think, guys?
That is neat. This is better. Oh, look what else. Look at this one. Look at this one. What is this thing?
Oh, no, there's all kinds of stuff.
Aaron, do you like your big truck? See, this must have been the last time on the route.
I guess so. He set everything up and played with it.
Look, Daddy, look. Look, he brought some candies.
Did you check your stocking? Did he put anything in there?
Oh, look, he did.
Oh, that's neat.
See? That works. This don't work. Oh, all right. Amber, did you check your stocking?
What?
What? Race car?
Sure, if you want to.
Oh, thank you. It's a car. See, it's a car.
No, Otto.
Neat.
No, Otto. No, Otto. Otto, drop it. No. You always have to be careful with your toys.
What do you think of your puppy, Daniel?
Mm-mm.
Did you always want a puppy?
Mm-mm. Look what I got.
What is it?
It's a nose filled with candy.
Eat it. Yeah, bite into it. I'm serious, bite into it.
Don't bite this.
Let me see, I'll bite it.
What's that? What's the dog have?
Piece of popcorn. Watch.
Hey, can I have some?
You can eat the whole thing. What'd you get, Andrew? What is that?
Sip it. Candy.
You boys must have been good this year, huh? What? Oh, okay. Here, let him dump it, honey. It's big enough to dump it.
Dump it on the floor.
What's in there, Andy?
Marble. Look, you
Marbles!
want it.
Santa knew what you wanted, didn't he? Did you want marbles, Andrew?
Car, too. A car. Yeah, that's a eating car. You eat that car. With candy.
How's it taste, Andy Roo? Daddy, have a bite? Thank you. Did you have a good Christmas, Andrew? Here, turn around and tell me. Did you have a Merry Christmas? Daniel, did you have a Merry Christmas? Did Santa treat you right this year? What present did you like best? You don't know? All of them? Can I rest it on there, Bets? And I wouldn't have to hold it.
We need to sort out something for the
You
kids.
get to open your present.
No, you need to open yours.
First?
Daniel's excited. No, open the little one. Open the little one first.
Oh.
The little one first.
Who's that for?
Is it bro?
That's a cute outfit, Beth. It looks comfortable.
Is this bro?
I don't know. I'm good.
It sure sounds like it's broke to me.
Paul gets to unwrap his present
They've
first.
been waiting since November, and they both knew, and neither one told. Andrew knew too.
No, you're supposed to tell me.
Amy spent so much time and effort on this present.
You don't.
I don't know what those are.
You sure? Tell me what it is.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Oh, no.
I know.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
Can you tell me what's in it?
You're belly shy.
Lift up the shirt.
Shelly, I'll think
Lift
I'm
up
the
the
one
shirt,
who's
Beth. We want to see the line.
Well, it's still wrapped
You don't
up.
have one? You don't have a little black
Well-
line right up to your belly button? You get it.
Hell, I'll bet I know what this is then. I
We
bet
spent
Paul got a
a
pellet
month and a half
gun.
and a couple gun shows.
Hey, that's great. Shoot cat.
That was the idea.
It's a good
I
one.
wanted to get you a Beeman's, Dad, but
Ooh.
Aaron got it.
Yes.
You're
Well,
right.
thank you very much, guys.
you're welcome.
Now who goes next?
I remembered you
Well,
saying
let him
that
finish
year when
opening
they
it,
said, well, let's
Daniel.
have a good pellet.
Yes, thank you
Only
very
thing I
much.
heard you say you wanted.
Did you go to sleep last night at all, Dean?
passed out.
I don't know.
Well, this is quite a
Did you
surprise.
have
I
a,
think the end's open.
In the car.
Was it?
You know what?
did you have a sugar?
We saw Santa Claus
Sugar
last
coma?
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were
Go to
coming
sleep
home,
in the car on
Santa
the way
Claus
home?
was on the road. He was going into
Nope.
our house. That's
Okay.
actually,
Wow. That's neat.
that's actually fifth we did.
Really? That's neat.
He's coming
What does
out
Aunt
Daniel.
Betsy tell her?
What
Your
about
present to
Daniel?
Aunt Betsy
Daniel.
This is for
Wow.
you.
Boy, it looks like
and Uncle
military.
Andy.
Betsy.
Yeah, that's a heavy duty gun.
There you are.
Yeah, it was a nice gun. We
Ooh, this is for
Daniel.
Oh, can I open it?
Well,
Oh, Mommy, this is my pile?
yeah.
Oh, I have a bigger pile than I thought.
That's pretty.
Here, Daniel. Let's go see Aunt Bets.
Who's that from?
This too?
No, this one.
Isn't that nice?
well, that's too pretty good.
What you opening, Andy?
That'll be nice and
Yeah.
warm. You like his down there, I bet that's why I sent it to you.
Got it for me.
Thank you. That's what kept you from freezing. We better be quiet when I said this.
I'm back for another present.
Might send the
Okay.
paper this afternoon.
Oh, I'm going to go back there and get one from me and from Nanny.
Okay, wait a minute.
That was the first one I was going to open. Cow.
Happy Mother's Day.
Who's that?
Oh, John, don't let him open.
Andrew, honey.
He's into it.
Give it to Nanny. That's Nanny's present, honey.
This is the first one I was going to open.
Okay.
Did you help Nanny? That was nice.
Ooh, another pretty blouse. Pants.
That's McKenna. Try to put most of theirs on that side of the tree.
Pretty. There.
Open
Curtis
yours up,
Feely.
Andrew.
Pretty, Andy.
Andrew.
Andrew, here.
that
This
from?
is Andrew's. Come here.
Beautiful.
What is it?
Oh, neat, Daniel.
Let me see,
What do you
Daniel.
say?
Ooh.
You needed clothes for school.
Daniel.
Levi's
Better give
big.
Nanny a hug and kiss.
a pretty shade of green, don't you think?
Yeah. That's green. I think that's blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
Oh, look what Andrew got. Oh, you're gonna look good in this.
Those are nice.
Go give Nanny a kiss.
Okay. Now where's another one? This for me. Does it say this Daniel?
That's to Daniel.
Does it say Daniel and Daniel?
Dad, where's the trash bag?
It's all set up over here.
Mommy, this says this to Daniel.
It's just to Daniel. Come here, Andy Pants. Ah, this is from Ma'am and Pa. What? Get some movie over there, honey.
I already did.
Okay.
This is rain.
Wow.
Wow, wait.
Isn't that neat?
Neat. Oh. Go give Ma'am and Pa hugs.
There's lots of choo-choo trains there. There's enough for everybody.
You guys remember that he liked choo-choos, huh?
Is that from Dean?
Who's this one from? Who's this one from?
Kind of important, you know who it's from?
I think it's from that's from Ma'am and Pa. Wow, it's okay to say.
Who's this from?
Who is that, Andrew?
I think I know.
Come here, Andrew, make Big Bird talk. Andrew, make him talk.
You might
Make
be
Big
right.
Bird talk. No, make his mouth go. Put your hand up in there, make his mouth go. He's like cow.
Is this the T-bone or not? That's the T-bone. Oh, that's
Pretty bad.
What does Big Bird say, Andrew?
What
Now
them
who's
is?
that from?
Go give Ma'am a kiss. Give
What
Big
them
Bird a
is?
kiss.
Oh, how cute. Isn't that cute?
What did it say on the ticket?
You like
I
that?
love baskets.
I knew you liked baskets.
What's Big Bird say, Andrew?
A new cup for your tea.
Did he say want some bird seed?
Needed that.
Did she? It's a big one.
See, it's a red fire department car. This is the fire chief's car.
Boy, guys, you're lucky.
Well, Daniel got a police car, and you got...
Make the siren go, Andrew.
Oh, maybe the siren won't go. Oh, the siren goes. Thanks, Mom.
Cacophony of sirens.
Wait a minute, you have to use the... Here you go.
Hit that button, makes it go.
Squeeze it. Will it go on the carpet?
And then this makes it run.
You got those heavy-duty batteries for it, huh? The kind that last forever.
Rechargeable.
Boy, that's neat.
No, they're not rechargeable. They're just batteries. Black side?
Take it back.
Yeah. Hold on.
You hit the can, I see a hole in it.
Well, it shoots right through it.
Bye.
Let me see the babies.
There's nothing to see.
Lift the shirt.
One's sticking out right there.
No, we didn't get very much like that.
Feel that, Abe.
So.
Edna or your neck of the woods.
A deadly counterfeit ring
beats the hell out of a 2-year CD.
meets the man who can't be bought.
We're talking about murder.
The Counterfeit Killer, a new Matlock mystery, NBC Friday.
Time magazine says this is one of the top 10 television events of 1991. He terrorized a peaceful Missouri town.
You got a cute house. Be ashamed to see it burning down sometime.
And one day, they decided they had had enough.
I didn't see nothing.
Based on the bestseller, Brian Dennehy, A Murder That Happened in Broad Daylight, NBC Friday.
They've raised 5 children and kept their sanity. Thursday, one major appliance drives them over the edge.
Mine.
Then, move aside Dwayne. He's the new campus hunk, and Whitley's fallen in love.
Where have you been all my life?
San Quentin. All new different world after Cosby, NBC Thursday.
Kevin Dodson gets caught on live TV between 2 feuding women. It's on Super Bloopers and New Practical Jokes, Tuesday at 10, 9 Central on NBC.
Her love changed his life. Now Sam refuses to leap.
You can't stay here. Yes, I can.
The most romantic quantum leap ever. All new NBC Wednesday.
So, we have decided to pursue an aggressive strategy to diversify our holdings and expand our influence throughout East Asia. The September-October purchase of commercial real estate in Singapore is continuing. Our net assets have reached over $1 billion, and with expected growth in this area, we feel this investment should triple over the next 5 years. Conditions in Europe are also promising. We have several billions in various time deposits in Switzerland, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, that are secure. Unfortunately, these accounts yield relatively little interest and are terribly illiquid. Now, I suggest that we use some of these assets to purchase commercial real estate in the Federal Republic of Germany. The economy is muscular, the mark is strong, and the opportunities are almost unlimited.
Agreed. Gentlemen?
The situation in the United States is less certain. In the past, the authorities have seized our fixed assets, real estate and the like. Now, I feel that investment here would be unnecessarily risky.
Why are we listening to this? What you say is nothing new. Are you almost finished, Vives?
I had wanted to discuss the situation in our hemisphere, our land holdings in Venezuela and Peru, and conditions domestically.
Domestically? What's to discuss? We run this country.
I'm not sure the ruling class would agree.
Senor Vives.
The ruling class think they are untouchable, safe behind their concrete walls. They are wrong. Their time has come and gone.
This meeting is over.
I love you.
Everything will change now.
I know. Are you angry?
I'm proud of you.
Hey, Juan. Risco's been looking for you, man. Where the hell you been anyway?
Dog one, Julio. The one whose brother's a priest.
Elena.
She's mine.
You wish, man.
I know.
He's got a mouth.
Oh.
Your friend, Julio.
It's none of my business.
He tell you about Sarmientos? You're a smart kid, Pedrosa.
You see that? I was screaming, man. I ain't playing going. I ain't gonna play it no more. Hey, you wanna go downtown to the arcade, man? I'll pay.
Nah, not now.
Why not?
Got places to go, man. Got a big mouth. I'll catch you later.
They're not really gonna try and kill me, you know. I mean, where's the fun in that? I'm such an easy target. Where's the challenge?
Now you're being a fool.
I know I am. Can't we please talk about something else?
No. I'm not going to let you stick your head in the sand. See why they didn't assign Fernandez. He's the senior magistrate. Besides, he looks the part.
Maybe they didn't trust him.
Maybe they didn't want to sacrifice him.
Look, Christina, if you're trying to scare me, you're succeeding. And I'm still not going to change my mind.
How can you be this stubborn?
Judge Perez Vega. It's me. I'm in her office. Hold on.
Hello? Yes, General. I understand. Thank you.
Who is she?
Judge Soto is a friend I would trust with my life.
I know who killed Orlando Sarmientos. It was a contract killing. His name's Julio Marti. He's a kid, 16 maybe.
Will this Julio Marti talk to us?
Never.
Can he be arrested without them knowing?
I doubt it.
He was paid. How?
By check.
They wrote him a check to kill Sarmientos? I must see it. I have to find out what bank it was drawn on, who issued it.
Even if you did, it will be impossible. They loaned the bank. They will never let you near a canceled check.
The check's not in the bank.
How do you know?
He showed it to me. He hasn't cashed it yet. He kept it as a souvenir.
Can't believe.
Can you get the check for me? You have no idea how important this is. It is absolutely crucial.
I can try. I like the view. It's a nice office. You ought to be careful who you let in here. You'll hear from me.
I talked to Prisco about moving the stuff ourselves. Hey, we could do it together, you know? Make some good money, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'd do if we had money? I go up north to the States. See what it's like. You and me in Miami driving a big Cadillac. That's my name, right?
Can't you read?
So what, I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut about this? Say nothing to nobody? Prisco told me that.
Maybe you ought to listen to him.
You think somebody's gonna catch me? They ain't gonna catch me, man. They get close, I'm gonna do just what I did to Sarmientos. Too much beer.
Hey, Julio.
Pesos. That's $600 and change.
Who is Juan Olivares?
Nobody. An alias.
I want to see all the records on this account. Canceled checks, daily activity reports, wire transfers, signature cards, everything there is.
You'll have to go to Medellin.
Wait a
The
minute.
bank will be uncooperative. They handle billions of pesos for the cartel. Juan Olivares. They will tell you nothing.
I'll insist.
Any other judge in Bogota would have the good sense to destroy this check rather than bring it to me.
Hold on. You're gonna go down to Medellin on their home territory and just expect them to roll over for you? Excuse me, lady, but you gotta be nuts.
Assign me additional bodyguards?
I don't care if you walk around with a division of those boys.
Why are you here, Mr. Vaughn?
Pardon me?
It's a simple question. What are you doing in Colombia?
I'm an agent of the Drug Enforcement Administration. I go where they send me.
Why? This is not your country.
On 5 G's a month plus hazardous pay, I do what I can.
Why is that?
It's my job.
Exactly. I'll leave in the morning, General. Are you married, Ernesto?
Yes, señora.
Children?
2 boys.
I would like to meet them and tell them how brave their father is. Since when is the bank closed at 11 on a Thursday morning? This is Judge Sonia Perez Vega of the Bogota Criminal Court. I demand entry into this bank. Open the door! Do you hear me?
Fried green tomatoes.
I was waiting for that space. Face it, lady, we're younger and faster.
The San Francisco Chronicle calls it deliciously funny.
What are you doing?
Face it, girls. I'm older and I have more insurance.
Suspenseful. And wonderfully fresh. Sneak previews raves one of the best films of the year. The Boston Globe calls it downright irresistible. Kathy Bates, Jessica Tandy, Fried Green Tomatoes. Rated PG-13. Now playing in select areas. Starts Friday everywhere.
Behind every Progresso label is a little bit of home. Progresso blends the finest, most wholesome ingredients with our distinctive Italian touch for a delicious minestrone that's naturally low in fat and cholesterol. Great homemade soups take time and care, and that's just what you'll taste in every bowl of Progresso. For all the flavor of home, make it Progresso, or make it yourself.
I want to show you why my Dirt Devil is the world's best-selling corded hand vacuum. Okay, Sam. Now, the toughest test for any vacuum is pet hair. So I gave my Dirt Devil a strong motor and a revolving brush just like an upright. And if it's powerful enough to clean up this mess, imagine what it can do with a dirty carpet. You could say Dirt Devil is man's best friend. Well, almost. So get a Dirt Devil and put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand.
At last, Alpine Lace Free and Lean, fat-free and low-cholesterol singles made with real cheese. You mean I can eat cheese products again? New Free and Lean.
Be in great shape, America, with Alpine Lace.
Drixoral is. Sudafed isn't. Drixoral is. Contac isn't. Drixoral is the only 12-hour cold medicine you can buy that was once a prescription and is still available in its original prescription strength. Drixoral.
Drug Wars. The Cocaine Cartel will return following these messages.
Tuesday at a new time, a hit and run has a young boy fighting for his life. But when the driver goes free,
There's just no justice.
it's time for revenge, Sparta style. Heat at its new time. Then, by day, the girl next door. By night, a porn queen that someone wanted dead. Law and Order. After Heat now starting at 8, 7 Central, NBC Tuesday.
What good is good for me if it doesn't taste good?
Lotta, not butter, not margarine. It's made with skim milk for the fresh taste of butter, but half the fat and calories. Lotta, the right way to say taste.
If you've been hurt in a car accident, don't settle your case with the insurance company for just the medical bills. Before you settle, call us. Remember, insurance is big business. What's fair to the insurance company might not be fair to you.
The power and violence of real-life drug lords at 11.
Drug Wars. The Cocaine Cartel continues. Starring Alex MacArthur and Dennis Farina.
Good morning, Judge Perez Vega.
How do you know who I am?
You've rather announced yourself, haven't you?
Why was the bank closed?
A routine internal audit. But as you can see, we're open now. Is there something I can do for you?
You have an account in Juan Olivares' name.
Do we?
I have a subpoena here, authorizing me to take possession of all bank records in Olivares' name and any other records I deem relevant to the investigation of the murder of Orlando Sarmientos.
Oh, it sounds so important. Marco, see if you can find these files for Judge Perez Vega. I'll be in my office if there is any trouble. Donna Sonia, it may take some time to collect Senor Olivares' records. Hours, in fact. You may stay here and wait, if you like. Senor Martinez, Maria Alfonsine.
Are you really going to give her the Olivares file?
Don't be ridiculous. Don Eduardo. Yes, I know, Don Eduardo. She's here already. She's been asking for the Olivares files. You know we'd do anything you ask, Don Eduardo, but may I make a suggestion? We could bury her in a blizzard of paperwork. It would take her days to figure out she's got nothing relevant. Thank you for saying so, Don Eduardo. I like to think of myself as resourceful as well as helpful. Yes, sir. I keep you informed.
Where is Senorita Alfonsine?
Detained.
Ernesto, please give me a hand.
Sí, señora.
What, do you think I'm an idiot?
Where to, senora?
To the bank.
Good. Please take care of this immediately, okay? What's wrong?
This is useless, and you know it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then, Doña Maria, let me give it to you simply. I don't care if you play the great bitch. You have 30 seconds to produce the bank records I asked you for, or I will have you dragged out of here in handcuffs, thrown in my car trunk, and driven to Bogota. I will make sure you spend the most miserable year of your life rotting in a hole in the women's detention center. Aristocracy doesn't matter to the inmates. If they don't kill you, the dysentery will.
You have no right.
I have every right in the world. Defiance of a court-ordered subpoena is against the law, even in Medellin. And I can't think of anything I would enjoy more than proving it to you, personally. Now, you have 20 seconds.
This is the last of them, senora.
Well, then let's get out of here.
Sí.
I think you have a phone call to make. A matter of a life or death. Olivares is an alias, a phony. But the signature cards that we got in the bank in Medellin, they list the name Pineda on the account. Pineda is Pablo Escobar's wife's maiden name. If you look at the canceled checks, you'll see Escobar's entire family, his wife, his children, down on the account.
We can prove it paid Sarmiento's killer?
We're in possession of the check. The account numbers match.
Then we can tie Escobar in directly.
Absolutely. The indictments will take a week or two. I want to be precise. I intend to charge Pablo Escobar with conspiracy to commit murder. This isn't finished, is it? It's only just begun.
Miss Perez Vega. I owe you an apology.
An apology? What for?
I had guessed that you would fold up at the first sign of trouble, that you would never follow this thing through to the end. I underestimated you.
If we indict Pablo Escobar, do you think he will be arrested, brought to trial, convicted in open court?
In Colombia?
Even in America?
I don't know. But we'll never quit.
We aren't very different, are we?
What do you mean?
Stubborn. My mother used to call me El Burro, the mule.
My mama had a less polite word for it.
On that boy. I mean, talk about your extra Y chromosome. He gives psychopaths a bad name. What to tell you? You gotta listen to me. That guy's gonna kill me next chance he gets. I gotta get out of here. You gotta let me make one phone call. There's a guy up in Arlington, Virginia who can arrange it, so just let me make a phone call, huh? What, you think I'm kidding? You get hold of Mike Cerrone at the Drug Enforcement Administration and tell him Loco Garrison's ready to do business, huh? Serious business, huh? You hear me? Mike Cerrone of the DEA and tell him it's a matter of life or death.
Loco Garrison? No, I don't want to talk to him. I hate this son of a bitch.
He says he'll be killed. Won't last. Says he'll never finish a sentence.
Well, tell him that's too bad. My heart bleeds for him.
Gillette presents Sensor, the system, the technology that will change the way you shave forever. Sensor, twin blades set on springs to read your face and respond. Independent suspension to sense and adjust to every curve of your face. No other razor comes close. Gillette Sensor, for the best shave a man can get.
Now there's a new way to lose weight and feel great. Introducing delicious new Ultra Slim Fast Foods.
Slim Fast has big news for you. Eat food you love and lose weight too. Slim Fast Foods taste oh so great. And they help you lose the weight. It's a way of life. The new Slim Fast way of life.
Shakes, snacks, meals, and desserts. Slim Fast gives you less of the fat and calories and more vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And great taste.
With the Slim Fast plan, you feel so great. Have food you love and lose the weight. It's a way of life. The new Slim Fast way of life.
A shake for breakfast, another for lunch, a sensible 3-course dinner, and 3 snacks throughout the day.
You're losing weight and feeling great. The new Slim Fast way of life.
When you have a cough you can't escape, go to the Halls of Medicine. Hall's cough suppressant tablets, real medicine that quiets more coughs than all other cough drops combined. Why go anywhere but the Halls of Medicine?
Now, when the biggest of stains get the better of you, think new Ultra All. That's all you gotta do. Pack small cleaning power, one scoop and you'll see. Clothes are whiter, brighter, stains are history. New Ultra All, that's all.
Drug Wars. The Cocaine Cartel will return following these messages.
Kramer's got a brand new look and a new life.
I had 2 lives. My pre-moose, and now I begin my post-moose. You're not normal.
On Seinfeld, they had body paint or briefs. Don't impress Christine.
I'm much more impressed with what's in here.
Me too. Let's have a look.
It's an all-new Night Court after Seinfeld, NBC Wednesday.
Colombia, a country the size of Atlanta, ruled by drug lords, where no one is safe, not even the president. Witness the power, money, and control of the Medellin cartel. Get the real story behind Drug Wars in a special report.
Tonight on Channel 3 News, following the movie.
It's horrifying.
Sarah says she's been kidnapped by aliens 13 times. Next, Jerry Springer.
Monday morning at 10 on Channel 3.
Nothing can beat Ford Ranger for fuel economy. Not Chevy, not the Japanese. No wonder it's the best-selling compact pickup in America 5 years running. Fact is, right now, Ford cars and trucks are #1 in Northeast Ohio, with total savings over $2,600 on Ford Ranger. Big factory savings on every truck in stock. So go for the savings. Go for the gold. It's winning the gold days at your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer. We're winning Ohio over like never before.
Wasn't long in the past when a dollar would last. Things were simpler then. Now they're simple again.
Prices from the good old days are back at McDonald's. Right now, a breakfast burrito is just 99 cents, and our new cheeseburger deluxe with lettuce and tomato is just 99 cents.
You deserve a break today. Prices just like yesterday at McDonald's today.
Breakfast burrito or cheeseburger deluxe, just 99 cents.
For a few days only, Buddy's Carpet has Anso nylon with Scotchgard stain release, only $6.99 a square yard. And get this, when you buy 40 yards or more of the new Anso Crush Resistor, the carpet that really does bounce back, not only do you get a crazy price of $9.99 and our great service, but we pay you a $50 savings bond, compliments of Mohawk Carpet, and there's no interest or payments to August. Folks, it's only for a few days. Get the Buddy's Carpet now.
Hollywood and the big silicone scare on Entertainment Tonight.
Drug Wars. The Cocaine Cartel continues. Starring Alex MacArthur and Dennis Farina.
Who's Garrison?
He's a smuggler doing time in a federal penitentiary in Atlanta. Charlie picked him up. Claims he knows all the cartel heavyweights. And we have some evidence that says he might be on the level. Claims he's particularly tight with Martinez.
You shouldn't have hung him out to dry.
Let him sweat.
Tell us about Eduardo Martinez, Tom.
He's the CFO.
Come again?
The chief financial officer. He's in his mid-30s, well-educated, a degree in economics. There's not a financial decision the cartel makes that he's not in on. The guy would rather talk spreadsheets than ball scores.
A big fish.
Martinez is significant. If money is the lifeblood of the system, this guy is the pump. He receives it and sends it everywhere it goes.
Is he under indictment in Colombia?
No. What's the deal, Brett? You didn't drag me stateside with some story about bugging a shipment of precursors. Just ask me about Eduardo Martinez.
Well, Escobar and Gotcha aren't the only game in town, Tom.
No, but they sure as hell play for the highest stakes, don't they, Mike?
Well, well, well. Listen to him. Who are you supposed to be? The sheriff we sent to clean the Dalton gang out of Abilene?
I'm the country attaché in Bogota, not some overglorified accountant. You know, I never could understand what you were doing at DEA, Mike. Why aren't you working at some investment bank selling junk bonds to widows and orphans?
They wouldn't let me carry a gun.
Okay, cut it out. That's enough.
Here's the deal. 10s and 20s taken off the street have to get into legitimate banks so the cartel can spend it. Mike and Charlie want to set up a money laundering sting. They want to launder cash for the cartel out of L.A. We've got to connect them into Martinez.
If what Garrison says is true, maybe we can use him to put us in touch with Martinez. If we can launder some Medellin cartel money, who knows what we'll discover. Other launderers, investment portfolios, stateside middle management. We'll know all about the people who bring us the money and where that money goes.
You'll have to work with Mike and Charlie on this, Tom. I want you to sign off on the idea. Any objections?
No.
The cocaine desk will oversee the operation. That means, like always, everybody reports to me.
I want to be there when you talk to Garrison.
Okay.
Did you ever coach Little League?
What?
Were you ever a Cub Scout leader? Or go to a PTA meeting?
I'll bet there's a point to all of this, right?
I'm thinking about chucking it.
The job?
Yeah.
I heard about you and Faye. How's the boy taking it?
It's hard to tell. He doesn't get a chance to say much. I'm going back through Houston to see him. It's gonna be the first time that me and my kid have had a few days to spend alone together, and hell, I don't know how long. Sometimes I wonder why I got into this racket.
Well, you know what they say, Tom. If DEA wanted you to have a wife, they would have issued you one with your badge and your gun.
So listen, what do you want to do? I thought we might go up to the summit, catch a basketball game. The Lakers are in town.
I don't care, Dad. Anything you want to do. Hello? It's for you.
Yeah, hello. Oh, come on, Jimmy, not now. We were gonna do this tomorrow night. How long is it gonna take? I'll meet you there in a half an hour. I have to go out for a couple hours, Nick. I'll be back as soon as I can. How much acetone's in here?
Enough to supply their coke labs for the next 3 years. And they ain't doing any cocaine chemistry without these precursors.
You almost done?
In a minute. Kill the light. Kill the light.
Mata la luz.
What quarter is it? Fourth. Lakers by 2.
I get to see my kid for the first time in a couple of months, and instead of spending time with him, I'm sitting here in the dark with you.
If this thing goes into overtime, I'm gonna strangle you, O'Rourke.
The whole damn thing is a waste of time anyway.
What do you mean?
That's what I said. It's a waste of time. Aserio, Chavez, and everybody else working on it down there knows that the precursors get divided up 1,000 different ways for 1,000 different labs, which means that there's no way to launch raids and guarantee that you're going to get anything significant. So what if we can satellite track this acetone getting split up? Even if you know where the labs are, the whole thing is just not cost effective.
Don't think so, huh? We'll wait and find out.
Going out on that yard again, if that's what you come here for. That boy from Shreveport, the one with the LSU Tiger tattoo, wails the hell out of me if I just look at him cockeyed.
Somebody's here to see you.
It ain't visiting day.
Hey, I don't know nothing about it. Stand up so I can put this stuff on you.
Now, my family don't talk to me no more, and I fired my lawyer. So if this ain't legit, I'm gonna scream bloody murder. I'm just warning you right now. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Why, if it isn't Mr. Cerrone from the DEA. See, I told you we'd see each other again, Mike. I had a feeling. You know, I can be psychic about that kind of thing.
Shut up, Loco, and sit down.
No, I thought about it when I woke up this morning. Struck me first thing. I said to myself, this is going to be my lucky day.
I'm in no mood to screw around with you, Loco. There's information we want, I think you've got, and I'm ready to offer you nothing in return for it. Do you understand? Nothing.
Don't sound like much of a proposition.
Do you know Eduardo Martinez?
DEA. Let me tell you something about old Eduardo, Mr.
Vaughn, and just answer my question.
I know him.
And Pablo Escobar? Rodriguez Gotcha?
Hell, I know all those boys. I done some serious partying with them. You ought to see that joint old Escobar's got down in Medellin. Marlon Perkins got nothing on old Pablo. He's got zebra and antelope and some other ugly damn animal.
All right, we get the picture.
Wildy beast. I think that's what it is anyway.
Does Martinez know you're in here?
I don't think so. Charlie picked me up making a domestic run. It was a bad bust, Charlie. I got an appeal pending.
You've got an 8x10 cell waiting for you for the next 10 years unless I decide otherwise.
Okay, then. Let's cut to the chase. What's the deal?
I don't know that we have one. How do I know you're not lying?
I was going to say trust me, but I'm enjoying time away from myself.
You know Pablo Escobar, right?
Yes, sir.
You've been to his finca?
Many times.
Draw me a picture of his living room.
Is this guy for real?
Do what he says.
I hate traveling. I mean, my idea of an exciting trip is to walk down to Hiram Pete's Diner for a beer and a barbecue. And I don't believe that hunk of rust out there could make it down to Decatur, much less an airstrip down in Columbia.
Come on, Charlie, where's your sense of adventure? This ought to be a lot of fun.
Then why don't you go?
Because I'm supposed to be the mysterious Jimmy Brown, the wizard of money laundering. You don't want to blow my cover. Besides, you have to be nuts to go up in that crate in this kind of weather.
Hey! You look a little peaked, Charlie. Okay? Okay, let's go then. Hey.
Have a good trip.
You know, I once took a Cessna up out of Cali in weather almost as bad as this. Blew me around like a moth in a blender. I stalled out at 50,000 feet. I was down by the treetops by the time I got it flying again. Damn! God.
Shut up, Loco.
God, you don't like to fly, do you?
No.
Okay. Here we go. Splattering. Okay. And close your door. And we're off. Now, I don't believe in seatbelts, but you might want to put yours on if you want to, because you might be banging your head. Yeah, right. Okay. Now, I believe in them, but I don't make people wear them. Okay. Get out. Hey! Hey, we're off. Okay!
This belt doesn't work.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it does. Go on. Put it on.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. You got to tie it. Okay.
Are you gonna dance your whole life away? What about your future? Don't you worry about getting old.
He doesn't have to. He has a MetLife retirement plan. MetLife annuities earn tax-deferred interest and guarantee an income for life. What do you say to that?
Away?
Oh, brother. Get Met. It pays.
Mercury Sable continues to distinguish itself as a leader in automotive design. This year, we redesigned the exterior, the interior, the instrument panel, and equipped it with dual airbags, a feature not offered by any other manufacturer in this class. Other than that, we've pretty much left it alone. All this in the quality of a Mercury.
On the day of the big game, folks dropped by our place to watch the big screen. And when there was a break in the action, Marge had time to whip up another bowl of Kellogg's Crispix Mix. She just followed a simple no-bake recipe, and in no time had the deliciously crunchy snack ready for everyone to enjoy. Which is why, even when our big screen broke, folks still stayed for the game.
And the news.
And the late show.
And the late show.
Now, more over here.
Kellogg's Crispix, the can't-miss mix.
At last, Alpine Lace Free and Lean, fat-free and low-cholesterol singles made with real cheese.
Fat-free? Like me? Beautiful.
New Free and Lean.
Shape America with Alpine Lace.
Red Lobster knows the colder the water, the sweeter the snow crab. So now, just for January, we bring you special prices on 7 platters of the sweetest snow crab ever, direct from the icy Bering Sea. Hurry to Red Lobster.
They've raised 5 children and kept their sanity. Thursday, one major appliance drives them over the edge. Then, move aside Dwayne. He's the new campus hunk, and Whitley's fallen in love.
Where have you been all my life?
San Quentin. All new different world after Cosby, NBC Thursday. Tuesday at its new time, 9/8 Central. By day, she was the girl next door, a mother's pride.
She wanted to be a performer.
But by night, Mommy's angel held a dark secret.
Your girl had a shadow life.
She was a porn queen that someone wanted dead.
It's cost of business.
The seamy side of porno on a shocking Law & Order now at 9/8 Central, NBC Tuesday. Wednesday, he killed this woman, then walked on a technicality. Help stop him before he kills again. Plus, viewers help bring a family together on Unsolved Mysteries, NBC Wednesday.
Friday, spend one big night with 2 big stars. First, Andy Griffith drops the courtroom bombshell of the year.
We're talking about murder.
An all-new Matlock mystery. Then Brian Dennehy is a madman terrorizing a small town.
You know somebody who's going to stop me.
One of Time Magazine's 10 best of the year. In broad daylight, Griffith, Dennehy, NBC Friday.
She's your friend. You've got to talk some sense into her.
Sir, you're hurting my arm.
Enrique Fernandez is a pig. Can you believe he actually warned me not to sit with you?
He doesn't want to be in hand grenade range.
He's a coward.
I am a fool.
Then we both are.
What do you mean?
I've been asked to investigate Jose Rodriguez Gacha. He's accused of masterminding a series of killings in Medellin.
Are you going to take the case?
Of course. Why not? Your mouth is hanging open. It's very unattractive.
But you said...
Yes, I said a lot of things. I know there are risks. I'm scared. Scared half to death. But I'm a judge in the Bogota Criminal Court. I have a duty, and I intend to uphold it. And I have a very good friend who sets a very good example. Yeah, let's talk about something else.
A gift, Don Pablo, for you on your birthday. A small token of our esteem. Bravo!
Bravo! Tell Pancho I want to use the Gulf Stream in the morning. A word? Inside. Martinez says the Singapore investments will double in value in less than a year. By the end of the decade, we'll own nearly as much real estate in Singapore as the Japanese. By the way, is the matter of the Sarmiento's indictment still pending? These smaller matters shouldn't be on the table long enough to come to my attention. I'll trust you'll take care of it.
I have an appointment with Judge Perez Vega.
What's your name, please?
Jorge Vasquez.
Yes, Senor Vasquez, if you'll come this way. Senor Vasquez.
Senor Vasquez, I've been expecting you. I don't believe we've met before, have we?
No, my practice is in Cartagena. I rarely come to Bogota.
I see. So, what can I do for you?
I have a client appearing before Judge Cristina Soto. He's a young boy, unjustly accused in a homicide case. This is pro bono work for me. I mean, the boy is dirt poor. I know that you're a friend of Judge Soto, and I was hoping you might intercede.
Senor Vasquez, it is true I am a friend of Judge Soto, but I cannot, as you say, intercede with her or any other of my colleagues. I'm sorry.
I hope I haven't insulted you. I haven't meant to.
Perhaps we should say this conversation never took place. Good day, Senor Vasquez.
Senor Vasquez, I'm so glad I caught you. You left this behind.
Look at this. That's nice. He's just like you.
You mean he looks like me?
No, I mean he's a slob, like you are. I should be home around 3. Make sure he takes his nap before then.
If you can wait a half an hour, I'll drive you in.
No, I can't. I have to be in court.
Okay.
I don't mind taking the bus. Huh?
I'm afraid the accommodations won't be much. At least you'll be safe.
Thank you, Colonel. We'll make the best of it.
I'm sorry.
Christina's little boy, Sebastian, he was named after a martyred saint. I believe Christina is now a martyr too.
They warned me. Buying a new car is a big financial responsibility. They said it would change my life. You know something? They were right.
Introducing the 1992 Toyota Tercel. Starting at $69.98, Tercel is the lowest priced two-door sedan you can buy.
Doctors have prescribed Monistat for years. It's what I used whenever I had a yeast infection. Monistat is a name you trust. But recently I've seen other products in the store and I wanted to double check, so I called my doctor. My doctor said Monistat is still the right cure for me. That's all I had to hear.
For years, doctors have prescribed Monistat 7 nearly 4-to-1 over the next competitor's product.
Monistat works. It's the cure I trust.
Trust the cure you know. Monistat 7.
The tab is yours. Then 6 more people show up. A preset limit on a bank card sure could be embarrassing. Instead, you order more wine. The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Dentists tell you to change your toothbrush every 3 months. So does the new Oral-B indicator. When the blue band fades halfway, it's time for a new brush. The new indicator from Oral-B, the brand more dentists use.
Ann, Charlie?
With golden honey.
Hello?
Crunchy cracked almonds and hearty whole grain oats.
Hello.
Honey Nut Cheerios is oh so irresistible.
Hi.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
You know how some days your legs feel a little peppier? Have that energy every day with Leg Sheer Energy Pantyhose. Nothing keeps you moving like sheer energy.
Drug Wars. The cocaine cartel will return following these messages.
Next Sunday, escape the Super Bowl with best-selling author Danielle Steele. A single mom meets the perfect man.
He's nice.
Yes, he is. But can he save her from a ruthless father?
No!
The guy kidnaps Jane and the judge takes it under advisement?
She's having the time of her life.
The blockbuster bestseller comes to life. Danielle Steele's Fine Things next Sunday.
Colombia, a country the size of Atlanta, ruled by drug lords, where no one is safe, not even the president. Witness the power, money, and control of the Medellin cartel. Get the real story behind Drug Wars in a special report.
Tonight on Channel 3 News, following the movie.
Monday, he was a firefighting hero until cops say he started setting his own deadly blazes.
Monday at 5 on Channel 3.
What good is good for me if it doesn't taste good?
Frankly, I can't worry about every little crumb.
Before it goes here, it's got to taste right here.
Lotta, it's not butter, not margarine. It's made a whole new way with skim milk for the fresh taste of butter, but half the fat and calories.
Personally, I want to eat like a normal person and not worry about it.
Lotta, the right way to say taste.
What do you say? What do you say?
The other day, I gave my son $1 for his allowance. He looked at me and said, "What's this, the tip?" So I took it back and brought it to Burger King. And they gave me a delicious flame-broiled double cheeseburger for 99 cents. Imagine that, 99 cents, which meant I had a penny left over. So I gave it to my son. He asked, "What's this?" I said, "Your allowance." The kid needed an attitude adjustment.
Your way, right away at Burger King now.
How Dana Plato went from TV fame to tough times, and how finding her real mother turned her life around on the next Maury.
Monday at 4 on Channel 3.
An incredible young pianist who could make it big. Monday's first report.
Drug Wars, the cocaine cartel continues. Starring Alex MacArthur and Dennis Farina.
We were able to hide microchip sensors in the shipment of precursors leaving Hoboken, New Jersey on the 9th. Invoices indicated that it was purchased by Atlantic Chemical Columbia and bound for Cartagena. The shipment was offloaded in Cartagena and trucked en masse into the interior.
You were able to keep track through satellite reconnaissance?
Yes, but that's not for public consumption. We photographed the site, as you can see, again by satellite. And here is the big news. We were wrong. Their production is not totally decentralized. The vast majority of the precursors was all shipped to one location. It must be one big processing center.
The Americans are right. All the precursors were shipped to the same location. It's the biggest lab complex we've seen since Tranquilandia in '84, maybe bigger.
Judge Perez Vega is here to see you, General.
Send her in.
General, as you know, the official American military position down here is to defer to you. But I think we have a golden opportunity here. If we hit this lab, we can seriously disrupt the ability of the cartel to process cocaine, which will increase their cost of doing business and eat into their profits.
I can have an assault team put together in a week. We hold the element of surprise.
Who else knows about these photographs?
Besides the three of us here in this room, a couple of staffers.
Hit it.
I have completed my investigation. I wanted to tell you personally that an indictment charging Pablo Escobar with conspiracy to murder Orlando Sarmientos will be on your desk in 24 hours.
Are you telling me I could be arrested? Are you telling me my wife and I can't walk down the streets in Bogota without being picked up by a 500 pesos a month cop? That I will be humiliated, forced to take my children out of school, that I can't accompany my daughter to buy her wedding dress, can go to the club, must go into hiding because I'm insignificant. Woman dares to indict.
I'm sorry, Don Pablo.
She's nothing, an ant. She doesn't exist.
Yes, Don Pablo.
I'm one of the richest men in the world. I want this woman dead. You hear me? Dead.
You want me to tell you what your problem is, Charlie? No kidding. You want me to tell you? You ready for this now? I mean, are you ready for it? I think you were fixated in the anal retentive stage. What? I mean, I bet your mama changed your diapers like clockwork, right? Because you like everything clean, no mess, orderly, like in Law and Order. I'm a big believer in psychotherapy. I mean, you got your Gestalt, your transactional analysis, your primal scream. You got Freud, Jung, and Adler. I love those boys. I mean, what the hell else you got to do in prison but go see the shrink every day?
Shut up, local. Just shut the hell up. You've been flapping your lip ever since we left Atlanta. Lying to me about you and some drum majorette while I blew lunch all over my new pair of shoes. And if you don't shut your mouth right now, I'm gonna rip out your lungs through your nose with my bare hands. You understand me?
I was just trying to make conversation.
Loco!
Oh, we're here.
Hold on!
Hey, get on with work.
Where have you been, Loco? I have not heard from you in over a year.
You know me, Eduardo. I'm like the Phantom. You never know where I'm going to turn up.
I heard you were in jail. Why don't you tell me about it?
This is a nickel and dime local beef. A narco picked me up for conspiracy to distribute, but we bargained it down to simple possession. I did 6 months. It was cake.
So, you say you have a proposition for me.
Well, now, I've moved a lot of merchandise for you in my time, right, Eduardo? Always on time, always at a fair price. Am I lying or what?
Probably, but I'm listening.
Alex and I know a guy. He works out of L.A. His name's Jimmy Brown.
I don't know him.
You should. Jimmy's been laundering cash for the Mexicans. He owns a guy down at the bank. He handles plenty, but can handle plenty more. Now, I know you're always on the lookout for new outlets, and Jimmy's operation runs like quicksilver. So Jimmy and Alex will run the operation stateside. I'll act as go-between, and we'll undercut anybody else's big by half a percentage point. You'll save a bundle.
You vouch for this, Brown?
He's got the local garrison seal of approval.
I have to speak to Gacha and Escobar. Be where I can find you, Loco.
We'll see.
You've been at that half the night. Why don't you come to bed, Maria?
Soon.
How can you work without sleep?
I will sleep when I'm done. When this is all over and done.
Orders.
What's going on?
I don't know.
George Perepega.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Senora, but it seems that we have an extra battalion of troops on the base. It would be better if you get down to the floor or under your bed. Please.
¡Tomen sus posiciones y prepárense para el ataque! should have killed her in Medellin. Should have walked right up to her and blown her brains out. Atrás. Atrás.
Senora, they have gone, senora. You are safe now. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you, Major.
Bravely, Fred has faced one too many healthy but boring breakfasts.
Enough! I want taste, indulgence. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
Fred.
Ooh, naughty frosting.
Freddie, Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats are good for you. There's fiber.
No.
And no salt.
But they taste so good.
And they're fat-free, see?
Fat-free? Ooh.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Surprise, they're good for you.
You see it your way. I see it mine.
For MCI friends and family members, this card has made other calling cards too expensive to carry. Well, I'm here to announce the first calling card trade-in in history. Call and join MCI friends and family. And for every calling card from another phone company you stop using, you'll get an hour of free card calling. Up to 4 cards and get free calls for each one. This could really catch on.
During the course of one 60-minute workout, a body can be depleted of vitamins B6 and C, carbohydrates, and valuable potassium, all of which, it so happens, can be replaced by eating one Chiquita banana. So whatever you put out, put back. Chiquita, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
A lot of cars are taking aim at the imports these days. Well, one American car is very much on target. Buick. Here's their latest hit, the all-new 1992 Skylark. Completely redesigned with more power and advanced features like standard anti-lock brakes. Skylark for 1992. It's got everything you've been looking for, plus the one thing only Buick can offer you. Buick quality.
In the next 30 seconds, you will lose 500,000 skin cells.
Skin Science Update from Vaseline Intensive Care.
I'm Joan London. A hostile environment can make skin dry, flaky. But Vaseline Intensive Care Research developed a lotion with 3 proven ingredients that helps rebuild the skin's outer layers, helps heal even chronic dryness. There's no better lotion to protect the 28 billion skin cells you have left.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. From Intensive Research comes intensive care.
Monday, Will's giving Uncle Bill a new do.
I am not wearing a toupee.
It's an all-new Fresh Prince.
I look like Little Richard, attorney at law.
Then Blossom's got a thing for Vinny.
I like that.
One problem. Mrs. Vinny.
She's gonna kill you.
Can Joey save his sister's butt?
You're dead.
It's an all-new Blossom, NBC Monday.
Tuesday at a new time, a hit and run has a young boy fighting for his life. But when the driver goes free,
there's just no justice.
It's time for revenge, Sparta style. Heat at its new time. Then, by day, the girl next door. By night, a porn queen that someone wanted dead. Law and Order. After Heat now starting at 8, 7 Central, NBC Tuesday.
Kevin Dobson gets caught on live TV between 2 feuding women. It's on Super Bloopers and New Practical Jokes, Tuesday at 10, 9 Central on NBC.
This week, what's hot in pop? Gloria Estefan and Color Me Bad with Bryant Gumbel and Katie Couric this week on Today.
If you drink and do drugs, there's one thing you can definitely count on. Even if you don't kill yourself, you can kill your future. When you keep getting stoned, you can't stay in school, you can't keep a job, can't keep your friends, you can't be anything but a loser. So if you're messing with drugs or booze, Think about what's really getting wasted. You've got a shot at a real future. Don't blow it.
Vaughn. They just tried to hit Sonia.
Good Lord. Is she all right?
Yes, but we were lucky. I can't guarantee her safety, Tomas. We have to send her north.
I know. Is this what happens to the righteous down here, Roberto? Are they all forced into exile?
No, Tomas. Most of them end up dead. Will you make the necessary arrangements?
Yeah. I'll get back to you.
What do you know about Pensacola, Mr. Vaughn?
Pensacola?
That is where the State Department is sending us. Do you think we will be happy there?
You deserve to be, ma'am.
We've always been so formal with one another. I don't even know your first name.
It's Tom.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you, Tom? If I survived, I mean.
I guess I did, ma'am.
I love my country, love it so much I'm forced to leave it. I will never come back, will I? Will I be a stranger in a foreign country for the rest of my life? Do you have a pen, General? In front of these witnesses and as my final act as criminal court judge, I am signing an indictment charging Pablo Escobar with being the intellectual author of the killing of Orlando Sarmientos. It is done.
What is it?
I'm so frightened, Alonso. Now. So desperately frightened.
Hey, Juanita! Don Jose! Hey, it's been a long time.
Not since that famous night in Barranquilla. Do you remember?
What were those girls' names?
Who cares?
Alex Carter, this is Don Jose Rodriguez. Gotcha.
It's a pleasure.
Eduardo?
Si.
Okay.
Eduardo tells me you've come to him with business.
Yeah, like I was telling him the other day. We know a guy in L.A., Jimmy Brown. He's a right guy, and I trust him. Don Pablo! Hey!
Look what the wind's blown in.
I missed you, loco. Well, I'm back, and it looks like we're in business, Pablo. And who is this? Oh, Alex Carter. This is Don Pablo Escobar. It's a great pleasure.
All mine.
And how did you hook with my friend Loco?
It's a long story.
I bet it is. Sit, gentlemen, please.
Thank you.
I am flattered, Loco. Yeah, Pablo, why's that? Well, it's not every day that two agents from the United States Drug Enforcement Administration come to visit me in my living room.
Stay tuned for scenes from tomorrow night's exciting conclusion.
Shower yourself with a new sensation. New refreshing Shield. Feel the blast. The excitement. The high energy beat. Shield's unique skin-vigorating formula will shake you up. Turn you around. It's a whole new feeling of pure refreshment. New refreshing Shield.
Land O'Lakes spread with sweet cream, lower in fat and cholesterol free. Good health has a good taste. Come Land O'Lakes spread with sweet cream. Just one taste and you know what we mean. Good health, yeah. Good taste, well, good name. Land O'Lakes spread with sweet cream.
Another Meineke profile of the smart and thrifty. There they are. They're not celebrities, they're not millionaires, but they know how to take advantage of life's finest because they know the value of a dollar. It's no secret, she's very economical.
I clip coupons and shop on Wednesdays.
And how did he contribute to this culinary experience?
I didn't pay a lot for a muffler at Meineke.
Come to Meineke Discount Mufflers, the muffler and brake specialist, where you'll get more life out of your car and more miles for your dollar. At Meineke, you're not going to pay a lot for a muffler.
At last, Alpine Lace Free and Lean, fat-free and low cholesterol singles made with real cheese.
Now I'm really going to be in great shape.
New Free and Lean.
Be in great shape, America, with Alpine Lace.
If this is a cold, this is the flu. Metaflu, without drowsiness. Maximum strength relief for more than a cold. For the flu. Metaflu.
Hi, everybody. Coming up next on Channel 3 News, fire takes the lives of 4 people in Greater Cleveland. The family of a teenage boy gunned down in a drive-by shooting tries to make sense of that crime.
We'll see the power behind real-life drug lords featured in tonight's movie, and an airline is offering a sweet deal. Channel 3 News is next.
Tomorrow, America makes its move.
Suddenly they're not afraid.
What the hell am I doing down here?
Tomorrow, they'll go undercover.
Why don't you come to Medellin? It's party time.
Tomorrow, the cocaine cartel will fall.
This is not a personal matter.
The hell it's not.
Tomorrow, the battle will be waged.
We'll be waiting.
Tomorrow's the night for Drug Wars.
Kramer's got a brand new look and a new life.
I had 2 lives. My pre-moose, and now I begin my post-moose.
You're not normal. On Seinfeld, ban body paint or briefs. Don't impress Christine.
I'm much more impressed with what's in here.
Me too. Let's have a look.
It's an all-new Night Court after Seinfeld NBC Wednesday.
Her love changed his life. Now Sam refuses to leap.
You can't stay here.
Yes, I can. The most romantic quantum leap ever. All new NBC Wednesday.
Tuesday night, NBC's quality dramas have moved to a new time. First, In the Heat of the Night at 8, 7 Central, followed by Law and Order at 9, 8 Central. Then the jokes on L.A. Law's Alan Rachins and Knots Landing's Kevin Dobson on a special all-new Super Bloopers and New Practical Jokes, Tuesday night on NBC.
Brian Dennehy in broad daylight, NBC Friday.
For a few days only, Buddy's Carpet has Anso nylon with Scotchgard stain release, only $6.99 a square yard. And get this, when you buy 40 yards or more of the new Anso Crush Resistor, the carpet that really does bounce back, not only do you get a crazy price of $9.99 and our great service, but we pay you a $50 savings bond, compliments of Mohawk Carpet, and there's no interest or payments to August. Folks, it's only for a few days. Get the Buddy's Carpet now.
Norwich Aspirin. There's 80 years of aspirin know-how in every bottle. Compare it to Bayer. Norwich is just as effective, works just as fast. Here's the big difference. You get more than twice as much for your money with Norwich Aspirin.
Arthritis, tendonitis, back pain. Cool it, heat it with Icy Hot. Icy to dull the pain, hot to relax it away. Fast-acting Icy Hot, icy and hot therapy for pain.
Cleveland, just when winter becomes too much to take, the giant Mid-America Boat Show comes to your rescue. So scrape off that frosty outlook and see over 1,000 power and sailboats, fishing, electronics, and personal watercraft. Escape to the Lake Erie Islands. Mid-America's hottest boating playground comes to life in the new Put-in-Bay Entertainment Pavilion. So before you lose your cool, come into the sun of the giant Mid-America Boat Show January 17th through the 26th in the IX Center. It's boating's biggest show.
You're watching WKYC Channel 3, Cleveland. And now, live, serving all of Northeast Ohio, this is Channel 3 News.
Fires roar through several homes in greater Cleveland today. 4 lives are lost. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Sweeney.
And I'm Kim Bratton. Tonight's top story, despite efforts by both neighbors and firemen, 3 people die in Middleburg Heights, another in Cleveland. Channel 3's Joe Mossberg takes us to Middleburg Heights now, where neighbors helplessly watched fire destroy a widow's home.
The blaze broke out at about 4 a.m. in the old Pleasant Valley Road home of Esther Leedy, an elderly widow, whose inventor husband had died 3 years ago. This video was shot by an amateur cameraman. The first report of the fire came from a city snowplow operator who was passing by and saw smoke coming from the house. He got on his radio and called the fire department. At about the same time, a neighbor smelled smoke.
And I came in and looked out my front window, and I saw the house was on fire down there, and no firemen or anything were here. So I called 911, woke my husband. He jumped into clothes and ran across the street.
Well, I ran over there, and I tried to get in the front door. I had to duck down to get under the smoke. I was that involved. Knocked on the door, beat on the door. I couldn't do anything. The smoke came down real low to the ground. I got out of there.
A policeman arrived in minutes and was also beaten back by the flames, heat, and smoke.
The first arriving engine company and squad that came in found the house to be totally engulfed in flames. A lot of fire coming out of the windows, a lot of smoke, a lot of heat, a real hot fire, very fast moving.
When the fire was brought under control, the firefighters discovered 3 bodies in the burned-out ruins. In the driveway was a car with Michigan license plates. Neighbors said the son of the woman who shared the house with Mrs. Leedy was visiting for the weekend. His mother, Dorothy Olson, went to the hospital on Saturday. The neighbor said the son brought a friend with him.
They were each found in separate bedrooms to be found on the floor.
The one-story house was a total loss. Fire officials are also trying to pinpoint the cause of the fire. Joe Mossberg, Channel 3 News in Middleburg Heights.
Officials confirmed Esther Leedy died in that fire. The names of the other 2 victims won't be released until their relatives are notified. Fire investigators don't know where the fire started, but do say it was accidental.
On the city's east side, a 73-year-old woman lost her life to fire early this morning. She was Christine Evans. There is nothing left of the home Mrs. Evans lived in for decades. Fire investigators say it was either a space heater or electrical overload that caused the blaze, and apparently Miss Evans was sitting at a desk when a beam fell as the roof caved in. These 2 people knew her for years and will miss her dearly.
Yeah, she will.
By everybody.
By everybody. Me, especially me, she will.
Because she was more like a son.
Son to me.
She was a real nice lady. She was real nice. As a matter of fact, I was getting so attached to her, she was more like my grandmother. Because she's 73.
Christine Evans' 2 dogs were taken to the county kennel and face humane death if they are not adopted. The fire did $30,000 in damage. Authorities say it's a total loss and that home will be demolished. Firemen in Seven Hills know this fire started in the garage and spread to the house, but they're still not sure of the cause. A mother and 3 children escaped the flames. The woman ran back inside, called 911, then ran outside again. No one in the family was hurt, but 3 firemen were injured battling that blaze. 2 cars are destroyed and $100,000 in damage is done to that home. Kim?
Cleveland police are investigating the death of a young woman. The body of a young black woman in her late 20s, early 30s was found along the North Marginal Road just east of Cleveland Public Power. Police say the body had been dumped there. The woman's not been identified yet, but the coroner says she died a violent death. And Cleveland police continue to look for the suspect in last night's shooting at an Arab grocery store. It happened at Harvard Market on East 123rd Street. Clerk Katrina Pinson is in fair condition after being shot in the hand and lower chest. Police say a robber came into the store demanding money, and when the owner moved, the